Hello, my name is Gareth and today we have a loaded show for you to watch. So this is Nightly Politics. Today's talking points: Beijing in second lockdown, EU and UK trade meetings, shops in England reopened today with social distancing, and SNP MP Amy Callaghan in hospital. So the first bit, Amy Callaghan and the latest news on her. What we know is that on Wednesday the 10th, she collapsed and had a brain hemorrhage caused by a condition that she had, medical condition. They've removed the hemorrhage on that. She's okay now, she's talking, communicating, she's resting at home. We wish her the very best at the moment. Next thing is Beijing in a second lockdown. They've had the first of these situations in over 2 months. They have put Beijing in lockdown and declared it in wartime mode. So that means everyone works for the country now. That means it's going to be quite different for Beijing until they get some sense of normality. Third thing, UK and EU trade deal talks. We officially left the EU on the 31st of January after major tries initially by Theresa May, and then finally Boris Johnson got it out of the EU from the UK. And after the referendum, it took lots of years to discuss about leaving the EU. Thankfully, we left with Boris Johnson leading it, and now the main thing is discussing a trade deal which for them to be basically trade, and that we don't know the ins and outs of it, and honestly we'll know soon as we can. And the final bit is shops opened today. Yes, shops have opened today, non-essential retail. That means that stuff like zoos, non-essential retailers are open in England today with social distancing in mind. What will happen about the rest of it, we do not know. Obviously, the government are doing one thing at a time, and obviously we may expect more news from international governments, because on Thursday we find out on Scotland's response to the pandemic. England have already showed their response by opening non-essential retail. China's response was for Beijing to be in a second lockdown. We may expect quite a lot here. So I'll let myself explain about where you can follow me. If you want to follow me, I'm on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, and I'm also on Facebook. So you can follow me, like, subscribe, hopefully to get all the latest from my social feed and to enjoy the next episodes. After a show like this, I have to say it's time to say goodbye. My name's Gareth, and I hope you enjoyed seeing this episode. Goodbye.